Good salty morning, people. It's Monday.
Welcome back to a glorious Monday morning
In the Fortress of Saltitude,
where we bring you the salty truth.
Dun, dun, dun. Or should it be? Wah, wah, wah.
It's probably going to be more like a womp womp.
Wah, wah.
So this morning, what are we talking about?
I don't know. You wanna chit chat a little bit? You wanna talk about your weekend again?
No, because my wife is still a pain in my ass. Why do I have to revisit that every Monday morning?
I had to work overtime on Sunday so that I could pay for 500 Vegetas.
Oh, you mean like...
I mean like 525,600 Vegetas.
So if you can't tell by now...
We're talking about the influx, oversaturation
of particular pops, lines.
Funko don't care about you.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Yes.
Disclaimer, we still love Funko. We still love to collect Funko.
But we don't believe wholeheartedly that Funko loves us.
Not at all. So, gets us a little salty.
A little salty.
With that...
But you know, it's not just Funko not caring that gets me salty. It's all the people who feel the need to talk about how Funko don't care. Like we're doing right now. More of that Inception shit. I mean, like, okay, so like how people are like, Funko doesn't care about collectors, blah, blah, blah. Well, no shit.
They're a business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I understand.
Of course they don't care.
I understand the whole point behind Funko was for it to have a community of collectors.
When Mike ran it.
Right. And now that Mike Becker is not running the company, and it's Brian Mariotti, it's...
a business.
It's a business. It's more of, what are our shareholders going to say?
The only thing they care about collectors is whether or not we're still buying.
Correct.
Right? But what do we mean when we say 500 Vegetas?
It's a little over the top by saying 500 of them. There are 28 different Vegetas.
If I counted correctly.
If our math is correct.
28. 12 of them use only 2 molds.
Yeah.
One of those 2 is like crazy, like the chrome. Like the blue chrome, the red chrome, the yellow chrome, or gold chrome.
Yeah.
The metallic blue hair. Those are all the same freaking mold.
Yeah.
Goku's not much better though. It's like 27, but we're just using Vegeta as an example.
Like, I collect Dragon Ball Z pops. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball. Okay. I feel a little ass whipped by the amount of pops.
Yeah. But
the unnecessary pops.
Yeah.
I don't need Vegeta to have 28 different pops.
So we can get rid of some of them.
No. And why is that? Because
Funko plays on our OCD nature.
Correct.
Funko plays. Okay. And we're going to get people being like, I ain't got OCD. No, but all of us, Funko collectors. And I'm not talking about people who just collect like Ghostbusters, so they buy Ghostbuster Funkos because they collect Ghostbuster stuff, but they don't buy any other Funkos. No, I'm talking about people who collect Funkos.
Oh, hang on. This is a perfect example.
Oh.
Ghostbusters is a perfect example.
But I was just going to make a point, and now I'm going to lose it.
Make your point.
Thank you. Okay, so, fuck. Addiction. We are all the people who actually collect Funko, not just one line to fit into a collection.
Okay, those of us who are true Funko fiends.
We
may not be in the group. We may not be one of the cool kids that gets to be a Funko fiend, but
we are addicts. And any Funko collector that tells me they ain't addicted to collecting Funko is full of shit. So Funko plays to that. And they're all like, we know that these fools are going to buy 28 Vegetas. Or 40 Office Pops.
Before you go too much further, I want to make a point. Ghostbusters is a perfect example of that.
How so?
So, if you look here, I have the original Ghostbusters. Not all of them, but I have them. These are all part of the original Ghostbusters line. And then over here,
where you can't see, but
where you can't
still
see,
pointing like you can.
There's 35th anniversary. They're the same damn pop. They just put it in a new box.
They're not the same. Spangler has a silver middle to his glasses now.
Are you shitting me right now? I don't care. That was unnecessary. That's something that should never have been done. There's no need for it. I get it. It's a 35th anniversary.
Oh, and they added the library ghost. And we've got Slimer with hot dogs. With hot dogs translucent, with hot dogs not translucent.
So
see where we're going with this?
I mean, it's ridiculous. There doesn't need to be 15 variants of one character.
But you'll still buy it.
I will, because I'm a large enough of a fan that I have to have it all.
But I mean, okay.
But back to what she was talking about, The Office. Why does The Office, that had what, maybe 15 characters, need 40 different pop? And that's just for now. We know for a fact there's going to be more.
That's only since 2019.
Oh, and of those 40, there are 16 Dwights.
Yes.
16.
Yeah. My exact notes on my idea of Funko here is, wow, the Office Pops are selling like crazy. Let's bank on this.
Oh, yeah.
We will make a pop from every episode of The Office.
That's basically what they're doing.
And a pop for everything Dwight has ever done. They're doing it, people. You're buying it. We're all buying it. Well, we don't collect The Office.
We don't collect The Office.
But if we did, we'd be buying it. And that touches on another note here. See, I thought to myself, quit being greedy, Funko. Quit being greedy, Funko. We're just going to go with it. We buy pops out of nostalgia, right?
Yes.
They're a novelty item.
I can look at every one of these pops that's up here and go, I remember something about that.
Yes. So it's like, you know, what always made Funko like stand out from the rest is that they always had like pops of things that you can't necessarily go out and get like a collectible of, right? So like you have the Lost Boys. You don't see a lot of like Lost Boys merch out there.
No.
You don't see a lot of Dirty Dancing merch out there or Monty
reason.
Python. I mean, you can find some Monty Python merch, but like collectible figures and stuff, you know, they've always touched on that little novelty niche where things are harder to find and everybody's a fan of something. That was their whole thing, right? But then they got greedy and they're just like, everybody's a fan of something, so let's like make 50 million of these things.
And that's the unnecessary part. The amount of licenses that Funko has access to, they could be way more creative.
So much more creative.
Like, for sure. Like, we don't even have every Harry Potter pop, but they take up an entire section of shelf right there. Then they come out with Harry Potter Christmas.
Yo.
What the hell?
Funko. Those pops ain't from the movies. You making shit up now. I'm just saying.
If they're going strictly based off of the movie. If they're going based off of the books, I don't know yet because I haven't gotten to that point in the books yet.
He's a very slow reader.
I'm halfway through the first book and I've been reading it for about a week.
I had to buy him the picture version. But yeah, the whole thing with Harry Potter and these Christmas pops. Now y'all go back and look at these Christmas pops. When did Harry Potter ever put a damn golden Hedwig ornament on a damn tree? We already had Harry Potter Christmas pops. We already had them because we had the Harry and Ron in the sweaters, right, with the H and the R. That was from Christmas in the movies. So now they're just making shit up. They are so like enamored with their ability to take our money that they're just making shit up. Which is fine when they make shit up for like non-existing fandoms like Spastic and stuff like that. You know, they're all like, hey, let's be creative. Bravo, Funko. We love creativity.
But we'll continue to buy every Spastic that ever comes out because we love the creativity that comes behind them.
Yeah, but to just take something we love and adore, like the Harry Potter saga,
and just vomit.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
Making stuff up to take our money. Fuck you, Funko. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's just...
Like, Funko doesn't lose sleep at night.
No, hell
wondering if the collectors approve. They don't. Because you know why? Because you're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. Because I don't have to have every pop in a million-piece line. Unlike this guy.
Well...
But... somebody will buy it. But you know what? It's not even the Harry Potter Pops. Because if you think about it, they make up shit with other stuff. When is Beerus Chrome? When in any of Dragon Ball episodes anywhere is there a purple chrome Beerus running around?
When the hell is the Hulk chromed?
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember a gold Groot running around.
Yeah.
Or Surrey or whatever that just brings that. See, this all started by hatred and salt for this started with the damn gold chrome Marvel Pops.
The flocked Pokemon Pops.
Drive me insane!
Why does Squirtle need to be flocked?
Why is his shell flocked? Okay, even if you flock Squirtle.
He's a reptile. You flock the shell before you flock the body. Because maybe he's got moss growing on his shell.
Either way, it's preposterous. And either way, we buy it. I don't buy it. He buys it. Because Funko knows that we're ridiculous. And they don't care.
Oh, perfect point. Right over here.
Where you can't see again, but he's going to point anyway.
I have, from The Hobbit, a Bilbo Baggins. Funko decided that it was okay to make another Bilbo Baggins with just a little bit of spiderweb in his hair. It's the exact same damn pop. Just has spiderweb in his hair.
He's got a something about Mary moment.
Why? I know, that's older.
And they were doing it back then.
They've been doing this for years. Like, if you wanted to make a different Bilbo.
Make it a chase. That brings up a good point, though, because, see, chases used to be 1 in 36.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But what happened? Funko got greedy.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that if they made chases more obtainable, people would buy 6 pops in order to try to get that 1 in 6 chase. They're more likely to buy 6 pops of the same pop than they are to buy 36 pops of the same pop in order to get that chase. That for damn
sure wouldn't happen.
Yeah. So, just another prime example of Funko with their money-grubbing little hands. And their chases have gotten so freaking lazy.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think the Eeyore chase is a complete laziness way. It's the same damn pop. It's colored differently.
Yeah.
Instead of being gray, he's blue.
Yeah, the only thing that makes that one more desirable is the fact that it was a chase exclusive to a store. But then they restocked it, so fuck all us.
Right? That's another thing. Hey, let's do a fucking restock, which I get it. If I'm on the end of the restock that I get something that I've wanted, great. The problem with that is for other individuals who have had those, because when it comes down to it, we're all collectors, yes. But we collect because it's also an investment. No one that collects things does not think about what the potential return of the value of that could be years down the road.
Well, I guarantee you, if pops were only worth $2 a piece at the end of the day,
they wouldn't be selling.
Nobody would have this many pops.
No, they would not be selling.
If you want to tell me right now that you don't care about the value of your collection, you are full of shit. When the restock or the money grubbing like 15 million of the same thing that drives down the value because it's just oversaturated the market begins, then we get upset because it's like, well, now we're just hoarders with worthless toys sitting around.
The other thing about Funko, because this is basically a Funko rant. This is a video about Funko.
Yeah, well, part 1. We'll have other topics with Funko, but right now we're talking about Funko. Funko don't care about you.
And the mass production of Pops. Yeah, so we're salty. with Funko.
This episode wasn't as much fun as the last one.
It wasn't. It was more of a gripe session, which most of these...
I try to keep it light. This guy.
I can't. We're talking about a serious subject here.
Serious.
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 So,
it's a serious subject.
I'm going to keep collecting Pops. Just,
We are.
Just no Funko.
Funko. It's Funko. Get it right.
Funko.
Funko.
We hit all of our key points that we wanted to hit.
And I sang a song.
Yes.
Want me to sing it again?
No.
525,600 Vegetas. Look forward to Funko Doesn't Care About You Part 2. We can't quit you, Funko.
We also have some gripes about the way that some collectors react to those virtual cons.
Epic fail.
And we'll get into all of that next week.
Yeah, okay, we do it next week. We do it next week. We do for you.
We're going to focus on those collectors who are crybabies.
We cry about things. We have a whole show about it. It's called The Salty Truth. You're watching it right now.
Yep.
We're done.
We're not going to sign off the same way that we always do.
Even though we did last week.
We did last week, but after some thoughts, yeah, it just doesn't work for this video.
So we just going to say, Salty out!
It's not what we're going to say.
Oh.
However, I would like to say, please engage with us in the comments down below. Let us know your thoughts.
Come back and see us tonight. We will be live for After the Salt.
We will be. And if you can't make it to the live, that's what the comments are for. If you can make it to the live, come talk to us about it. Tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live with After the Salt.
Yeah.
Come talk to us there if you have the time. Otherwise, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Doesn't matter. Engage with us.
Troll us, and we will highlight those fabulous troll comments in After the Salt.
Definitely. And while you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I can't talk again this week.
Subscribe.
And ring the notification bell. That way you know the next time that you will see another one of these videos from us. As well as all of our other content that we create. This has been The Salty Truth.
Salty out! 525,600 Vegetas.